Something is changing. A loyal companion begins to lose certainty inside a place once filled with familiar memories. But this is not a story about loss. It's a story about love, patience, and one final promise. Stay until the end. They spent their whole lives guiding you through the dark. Now, it is your turn to help them walk home. A sudden silent pause in a familiar corner reveals a quiet mystery as the cozy home they love begins to. With soft footsteps and an understanding heart, you step into their changing world to offer a reassuring, steady hand. Based on our findings, from what we have found in these silent, uncertain moments, your quiet presence and gentle touch. This beautiful joint journey of aging is not a tragedy, but a tender new chapter of deepest love and devotion. Suddenly, the familiar, cozy walls of home begin to feel like a completely unfamiliar maze to your loyal companion. Barnaby pauses quietly in the center of the room, staring blankly at a familiar wall he has passed thousands of. This is not stubbornness or age-related fatigue. It is a quiet, frightening moment of sudden and confusing spatial disorientation. Based on our findings in these silent, deeply vulnerable seconds, your gentle, loving presence becomes the single reassuring compass they. By speaking very softly and offering a reassuring, guiding touch, you can lead them safely back to calm. Sometimes you might notice your loyal companion staring blankly into empty corners, searching for some long-forgotten, distant memory. It is easy to feel helpless, but understanding their silent struggle transforms your daily worry into active, loving guidance. To a disoriented senior dog, even a simple arrangement of familiar chairs can suddenly look like an inescapable maze. Based on our findings, from what we discover, keeping wide, clear pathways and avoiding sudden furniture rearrangements makes their familiar. Placing a familiar, worn piece of your clothing near their bed provides an immediate, comforting anchor of absolute security. A familiar scent acts like an invisible anchor, keeping their anxious minds grounded in times of quiet confusion. Keeping your daily routines highly predictable provides a safe rhythm that helps them navigate through their fading memories. Slightly raising their food bowl helps senior dogs eat comfortably, making mealtime a reassuring and stress-free daily ritual. Based on our findings, as dusk begins to fall, warm nightlights prevent sundowning confusion, gently illuminating a safe path through. Your calm, steady presence is the ultimate guide, whispering to their weary hearts that they are never truly lost. Sometimes, you will find your loyal companion staring blankly at a corner, completely frozen, unsure which way to turn next. Do not rush their confused minds. Instead, walk over very slowly and speak in your softest, warmest tone. The familiar scent of your warm skin and the steady rhythm of your breathing will instantly anchor them back home. Based on our findings, with gentle nudges and comforting touches, you can guide their uncertain steps back to safety. When your precious companion finally rests their weary head, you realize that home is no longer a physical place. Sometimes they stop and stare at blank walls, caught in a quiet, drifting fog of sudden, gentle confusion. You might find them trapped behind an open door, forgetting how to simply step backward into your safe arms. We carefully lay down soft, colorful rugs and clear, wide paths, making their beloved, familiar home feel entirely safe. Based on our findings, when those beautiful cloudy eyes look up in silent question, your gentle touch becomes their ultimate. Even in the darkest hours of night, you sit together, keeping the shadows away with endless, unconditional love. Soft morning light gently fills the quiet room, casting warm, peaceful shadows over two beloved, lifelong companions. Arthur slowly strokes Barnaby's soft golden ears, sharing a quiet moment of absolute warmth and comforting reassurances. This gentle, familiar touch anchors a tired mind, returning a loyal friend back to a peaceful and safe reality. Based on our findings, with endless patience, Arthur slowly helps his elderly golden dog stand up, welcoming another beautiful and side by side, they slowly navigate the cozy home they built together, walking through a lifetime of beautiful memories. Sometimes, Barnaby stops and stares at a blank wall, looking for a doorway that was never there before. Instead of calling out or pulling away, Arthur gently kneels on the rug, bringing himself down to Barnaby's eye level. A soft, reassuring touch on his shaggy golden shoulder communicates far more than words ever could to a confused mind. Based on our findings, with a calm, gentle, and steady voice, Arthur whispers familiar words, anchoring his oldest and most. Slowly, the physical tension leaves Barnaby's tired shoulders as he finally recognizes the one beautiful constant in his changing world. With endless patience, Arthur carefully creates simple visual paths across the room to help Barnaby find his way home again. A bright, solid-colored runner rug becomes a safe harbor, offering a clear visual anchor in a confusing, blurry world. Barnaby steps carefully onto the colorful blue path, his cloudy eyes looking up to Arthur for reassurance and love. Based on our findings, Arthur offers a familiar green squeaky toy, using scent and touch to awaken beautiful, comforting memories. In this quiet moment of deep connection, Barnaby rests his heavy golden head, knowing he is completely safe. Based on our analysis, sometimes, guiding them is as simple as a gentle, quiet footstep, leading them back to the simple, visual changes, like a bright mat near their bowls, become comforting landmarks in a world that feels unfamiliar. By clearing wide, open pathways, we make their journey through the living room safe, spacious, and completely effortless. Keeping the lights soft and consistent helps ease the evening shadows that can confuse their aging, gentle eyes. Your calm, deeply loving presence is their ultimate compass. As long as you are nearby, they are never truly lost. Creating clear pathways in your living room helps your sweet companion find their way without feeling trapped or anxious. Keeping your furniture in familiar places acts as an invisible map, giving them comfort in a changing world. Using soft rugs with distinct textures under their paws can signal safe routes through rooms they once knew. Leaving a soft nightlight on prevents deep midnight shadows from disorienting your loyal friend during quiet evening hours. Based on our findings, when they pause and look confused, the softest whisper of their name brings them instantly back. A soft, reassuring touch on their silver coat acts like an anchor, grounding them when their familiar world begins to. Keeping your pathways clear and lighting warm makes their daily journey through the room safe, predictable, and entirely comforting. In those quiet, shared moments, their soft eyes thank you for understanding the silent struggles they cannot put into words. Based on our findings, the roles have quietly reversed, but the profound love that binds you both together remains as quelled. Every small gesture of patience proves that even in their confusion, they are never truly lost, only deeply loved. As the afternoon light shifts, we realize that caring for them isn't about fixing things, but simply being there. In these quiet moments, a gentle touch speaks louder than any word, reassuring their fragile, wandering minds of our love. By keeping their paths clear and their spaces familiar, we build a safe haven for their final, precious golden years. From what we discovered, they spent their entire lives keeping us safe. Today, we are their steady, reassuring anchor. Together, we walk this new path hand in paw, proving that true friendship never fades, even when memories begin to. During these sudden moments of quiet confusion, a warm and reassuring touch reminds Barnaby that he is never truly alone. With slow, deliberate steps, we guide them through the familiar halls, turning fear into a beautiful dance of enduring love. Even when maps fade from their minds, the soothing scent of home remains an anchor that keeps them safely grounded. Based on our findings in this quiet sanctuary of absolute peace, we realize words are no longer needed for our. As the afternoon light slowly begins to soften, we promise to stand by them, guiding each tentative step they take. Every single gentle pat tells them they are completely safe, deeply loved, and never truly lost in this beautiful home. Nurturing our aging companions with patience and love ensures their golden years remain warm, safe, and deeply cherished. Based on everything we've explored together, one message stands above all others: love doesn't disappear when age changes the journey. Sometimes, the greatest act of compassion is simply choosing to stay, to guide, and to remain present. If this documentary brought you value, please like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more stories like this. Thank you for watching.